Hi, I'm Kobe. Welcome back to the place where we talk about feeling strong, capable, and well through perimenopause and beyond. Over the past few months, I've noticed some subtle shifts in myself. Lighter sleep, more fullness around my middle, stronger sugar cravings, nothing dramatic, but enough to make me pause and look a little deeper. What I found is that many of these changes are connected to something called insulin resistance. And it's one of the biggest yet most overlooked factors in how we experience perimenopause. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you're experiencing it yourself. So today I want to talk about what's really going on with insulin resistance during this transition, what signs to look for, what simple things you can do to support your body right now. I think for many of us, when we hear the word insulin, we think about diabetes and insulin injections. But insulin is actually a hormone naturally produced by the body and helps our cells to receive energy. When we eat carbohydrates, for example, like fruit, grains, starchy vegetables, our body breaks them down into glucose. And that glucose then travels through the bloodstream and is used by our cells for energy, especially the brain and the muscles. But when our cells become less responsive to insulin, our body has to produce more of it to keep blood sugar stable. And over time, this can lead to things like midsection weight gain, sugar crashes, energy dips, poor sleep, and even more intense PMS or perimenopausal symptoms. During perimenopause, this becomes even more important because estrogen helps to keep our cells sensitive to insulin, which is what we want. But as estrogen naturally fluctuates and even drops in perimenopause, our insulin sensitivity can drop right along with it. That's why so many women in this stage of life start to notice extra in the midsection, brain fog, and fatigue, even if our habits haven't changed. That's what my experience is right now. The good news is that insulin resistance can improve and even reverse with the right approach. Without the improvement or the reversal, it can lead to diabetes. So here are a few simple foundational things that make a big difference. Number one, balance your meals with protein and fiber. These help to stabilize your blood sugar and to reduce cravings. Number two, move after meals. Even a 10-minute walk after eating can help your body use glucose more efficiently. Number three, prioritize strength training. I say this in almost every single video. Muscle tissue is one of the best sugar sponges in the body, and it improves insulin sensitivity naturally. Number four, get consistent quality sleep because poor sleep increases cortisol, which is our stress hormone and can raise blood sugar and make insulin resistance even worse. Number three, reduce stress in ways that actually work for you. Some examples are breath work, light movement, or journaling. These can all help to lower cortisol levels and support your hormone balance. It's not about doing everything all at once. It's about knowing which small steps are going to have the biggest ripple effect in your body right now. I recommend starting with the one of those that stood out to you and then getting solid in that one before moving to another. This will help you to build a solid foundation of perimenopause-friendly habits. I'm 46, and when I started noticing these small shifts, I had a choice. I could try to just get through it, which could be up to 10 years of perimenopause struggle, or I could embrace it. I know that sounds kind of weird, but by embracing it, I can learn what my body actually needs and start supporting it right now. I remember watching my friends' mothers go through menopause when I was younger. It looked hard. There was this quiet suffering around it, something that wasn't really talked about, but was felt deeply by the woman experiencing it and by the people around her. And I don't want that for us. I want this to be a time where we understand our bodies, where we can stay connected to our strength, and where we move through this transition with as much ease as possible, body, mind, and spirit. So I've created something new, a small trial experience for women between 38 and 52 who are noticing these shifts in their body and mind and want the smoothest menopause transition possible. It's a chance to explore these strategies together, movement, nutrition, recovery, and mindset, and find out what your body truly needs right now. This is the first time I'm running this, and because it's the first round, it's being offered at a drastically reduced price, about 1/3 of what this is going to be offered later on, in exchange for your feedback and reflections along the way. If you're feeling curious, if something in this conversation speaks to you, I'd love for you to take a look at the Perimenopause Reset. You'll find the link in the description below. On that link, you'll find everything that you need to know about how this works, what we're going to be going through, and how it can make a big difference in your life from this point moving forward. It's definitely not about pressure or perfection. It's about curiosity, connection, and really feeling well. Because while we can't avoid the hormonal shifts that come with this stage of life, that's inevitable, we can absolutely support our bodies to move through it smoothly and feeling good on the inside, which then reflects on the outside as well. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Feel free to contact me directly. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.